I'm glad to be the outlier of today's speakers. And my topic today is 4 tips to arrange my working environment. Okay, as being a secretary in China Trust, I told myself that I need to be a professional secretary as soon as possible. Therefore, I attended professional secretary training courses 1 month ago. And among these courses, file management impressed me the most. It teaches me how to deal with the documents and also the logic to track the files. And now let's get started to introduce the 4 tips to manage my working environment. Okay, this is my sheet. And the tip 1, memo. I usually put some easy to forget and common use memo on the front of the screen, and that helps me to search immediate information as soon as possible. For example, when I was new here, I didn't know how to operate a conference call, and making a conference call happens all the time in my job. And when my supervisor say, "Joyce, make a conference call for me," well, I don't know how to do that. So I write down the little notes and paste on the front of the screen. And when my supervisor says, "Joyce, make a conference call," I'll say, "Yes, of course," and press the button. I think that works. And tip 2 is tray. A secretary needs to deal with a lot of documents at the same time. Things like the documents to what department, the documents is from where, and the documents file or dispose. Okay, take the right-hand side tray for example. The documents from my supervisor I'll put in the upper tray. And for the middle tray, the documents that my supervisor wanted me to file. At that time, I have no time to deal with. I put in the middle tray. As for the lowest tray, this is for the A4 paper and envelopes and some writing letters of different organizations. And the tip 3 is to be trashed documents. A secretary needs to find documents even if your supervisor has already thrown them away. This is very important, and this does happen sometimes. So I told myself that keep the to be trashed documents at least 3 months until you make sure that the documents will not be used again. Tip 4, the mirror. A secretary needs to keep a tidy and neat looks. It is not allowed to see a rice after having a meal on my face. So I look at the mirror all the time. Moreover, I think wearing a smile is also important. So I use the mirror to examine if I'm wearing a smile in working. And one thing important, I can keep eye on my supervisor. Why? Because his office is right back behind me. So when I look at the mirror, I can see if he's leaving his office or not. That will be a great help. Did you still remember the 4 tips that I mentioned? Okay, let me help to review this. Tip 1, memo. Put common use and hard to remember memos and paste them on the front of the screen. That helps. And tip 2, tray. Put different documents into different trays, and that helps to search different documents. Tip 3, to be trashed documents. Don't throw away a document easily. If your supervisor decides to throw them away, remember to keep them until you are 100% sure that the documents will not be used again. And tip 4, mirror. Well, I think working in an environment, the most important thing is to keep a happy heart. So I think smile is also very important in your working life. And that's my speech. I'm sorry I didn't make the... Oh, thank you.